It's Deidre.
Let's do another one. I've been single for nearly 5 years. Is that a red flag? I am a 28-year-old female. My last relationship was nearly 5 years ago. Not for lack of trying, but it's really, really hard. I've recently heard someone say that it would be a red flag if a girl has been single for 3+ years, and it made me wonder. To make matters worse, my longest relationship was only 2 years, so not that long. I have a decent job, live on my own, and I think I'm funny as hell. Have a personality, and I'm not horribly ugly, at least I don't think. So, what? I'm not horribly ugly, at least I don't think. Go to the gym. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I can usually get the guys I want, but I can't get them to stay. At this point, I'm trying to convince myself to be okay being single, which I was for the past 3 years, but now I'm just lonely and almost desperate to prove to myself that I am lovable. My last relationship has severely damaged my self-esteem and overall just my brain. He completely mind-fricked me, and it's affecting my sense of self, and then that comment sent me over the edge anyway. How important? Oh, punctuation is wild. It's affecting my sense of self, and then that comment sent me over the edge. Anyway, how important is it to you that a potential partner hasn't been single for an extended period of time? Well, it kind of could be a red flag. In a sense, it depends. You talk to a person and figure out why they were single for 5 years. Honestly, it sounds like she has answered her own question, as they typically do. Her last relationship severely damaged her self-esteem and overall just her brain. Now, if you are in an unhealthy relationship, it does do stuff to you. And unfortunately, it ends up costing lots of money in therapy for many people if they choose to go. It sounds like she needs to pursue that. It damages you in ways that you can't always put words to. And the way she talks about herself, she likes herself. You know, has a decent job. She lives on her own. She's funny. She has a personality. She doesn't think she's ugly. It almost sounds like, it's like, what's wrong with me? Her previous relationship being only 2 years long and then her going several years without a relationship, yet, being appealing in all those other ways that she listed, I don't think it's a red flag if she's doing healing. If she spent those 3 years doing healing and can say that and can vouch for that, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that is what would build trust in the other person and for the other person to feel more confident getting involved with her. Now, if for the past 3 years you were sitting there wondering why you're single and not healing those parts of yourself that was damaged by the other guy, then you are not in a healthy place to be dating. I wonder what she was actually doing for those 3 years. Like, was she online dating? Was she trying to go to bars to meet people? Like, what was she doing? How many people has she even approached? She doesn't say. I think it would be a bigger red flag if she had that traumatic experience 3 to 5 years ago and then continued to date in between that, like 2-3 other boyfriends, and it was only 3 years. That would be a red flag to me. But if you took that 3 years and was focusing on yourself and evolving yourself and healing those parts of yourself so that you can go on to have a healthy relationship again, then it's a green flag. It could actually work in your favor. She says, at this point, I'm trying to convince myself to be okay being single, which I was for the first 3 years, and now I'm just lonely and desperate to prove to myself that I'm lovable. That is concerning. That is concerning to me. Why would you have to prove to yourself that you're lovable? Like, look at yourself. You don't need someone else on the outside to tell you you're lovable so that you can believe yourself you are lovable. What should come first is that you see that you are lovable. You have good traits. You can be a loyal partner. if all those things are true, you are already a catch. Now, not everyone will see it as that, and not everyone will expect that or respect that, but you will know in your heart, a good person wants a good partner. I am that good partner, like flat out. I can be a good partner and make someone's life better who deserves it. A fellow good person. It seems as though her self-worth is balancing on that, whether or not she can get a boyfriend. I think it's pretty dangerous to be in the situation where you are feeling desperate. Hopefully she's not desperate enough to end up in the same situation, because that's how you get there. When you're desperate for the approval of an outside person, you end up in a situation where you're with a person who doesn't truly respect you. People who have no desire to enrich your life in any way sincerely will often prey on people who have all of those positive traits and don't know what to do with it. They're desperate to have just some validation from the outside because they have none from within. So what that person says is, oh yeah, you are all those things. Yeah, you're great. They love bomb the shit out of you. And then next thing you know, you're in an abusive relationship again because this person did not truly value those things about you. They noticed them and used it as an easy way into your space to then take out their unhealed, needs and behaviors on you in that manner, because they know you're not going anywhere, because they're the one that told you you were all those things. Y'all already create a trauma bond. They can see that you will bond to them because they can see those parts of you, and that's not okay. You turn yourself into prey when you don't know your own value.
Hello, it is Deidre from the future, and as I was editing this video, I realized I left out a very important point. She says that she has been getting any guy that she wants, but has not been able to keep them. She has not been able to get them to stay. I'm assuming that by getting any guy she wants, she means she's giving guys what they want. I could be wrong, but it sounds as though she is pursuing these men for the sake of validation. When your pursuit, your focus is on that validation, or just feeling like, oh, I can get this guy, you are less concerned with the important aspects of a solid relationship. Was she concerned enough to where she was willing to weed out the gentlemen that weren't just looking for fast fun? Because if you're, seeing multiple guys and getting any guy you want and they don't stay, chances are you are fast fun. You have become fast fun for them. You don't get fast fun guys to stay. Like, that doesn't happen. It's not, a Disney movie. And it happens fast because she is so desperate to feel worthy and valuable in someone's eyes.
And you're not willing to accept that you are valuable regardless of whether or not you are dating someone. And I would suspect that she is single because she doesn't know her own worth. Not because she's not appealing, because she doesn't have the confidence to approach people of that caliber, perhaps. Perhaps that's just a guess. That's just my speculation, but whatever.
Yeah!